If you're over 60 and still dressing like it's 1998, some of the colors in your closet might be quietly working against you. Certain shades that once looked sharp are now draining your face, flattening your features, and making you look older than you are, and not in a distinguished way. Today, we're going to be breaking down 5 colors that men over 60 should skip, and exactly what to wear instead. Stick around. This is the part that nobody talks about. Let's start with number 1, mustard yellow. Mustard yellow might look bold on the rack, but on aging skin, it's a visual mismatch. As men enter their 60s, their skin loses contrast and warmth, and mustard exaggerates this by making the face appear pale, tired, or slightly green. A 2019 study found that yellow and olive tones amplify visible signs of aging, especially in natural light. So the fix here is to swap mustard for burnt orange or rust. These warmer, richer tones complement the skin rather than draining it. Style icons like Jeff Goldblum and Sam Elliott often lean into these shades to maintain a vibrant and well-balanced look. Here is a foolproof outfit example. Start with a burnt orange crewneck or polo sweater. Pair it with charcoal chinos, not black, to maintain depth without harsh contrast. On your feet, go for brown leather brogues or desert boots. Top it all off with a cream or stone field jacket. It lightens the look while keeping it grounded. The trick is balance. Warm colors like rust need cool or neutral pairings, charcoal, navy, olive, in order to keep things sharp. If mustard yellow is still in your wardrobe, especially up top, it's time to retire it. So, if you've got anything that's mustard yellow in your wardrobe, especially near your face, it might be time to let it go. It's not about playing it safe, it's about playing smart. And rust is just way more flattering. Rust does everything that mustard tries to do, but better. Number 2, baby blue. Baby blue has been the go-to safe color for decades, especially for dress shirts. But for men over 60, it lacks the contrast and depth that your features need. As your hair and skin tones soften with age, pale colors like baby blue can make your face look flat and washed out. Most guys don't realize that color perception changes with age, and a 2021 report noted that low saturation tones like baby blue can actually dull perceived facial structure in older individuals, especially under soft or indoor lighting. That's why you put on a baby blue shirt and then feel like something's just off. The smarter choice is to go for French blue or denim blue. These deeper shades add structure and contrast to your face. That's why you'll often see George Clooney or Pierce Brosnan in darker blue shirts and jackets. They enhance natural features without screaming for attention. Here's an ideal outfit. Start with a French blue button-down. Fitted, but not tight. Pair it with beige or stone chinos to contrast the darker shirt and draw the eye upward. Finish with mid-brown suede loafers or tan brogues. It's clean, it's polished, and it works for anything from casual meetings to date night. Add a navy sports coat or a washed denim jacket in a slightly different blue for subtle layering. Darker blues hide wrinkles and uneven tones while making you look sharper instantly. Baby blue may feel familiar, but deeper blues do the real heavy lifting. They flatter you quietly but powerfully. Number 3, pure white. Let's talk about pure white, the so-called classic. Now, don't get me wrong, white feels like the safest bet, especially for shirts. Clean, crisp, easy to match. But here's the truth that no one tells you. Pure white is one of the least forgiving colors for men over 60. Why? Because it creates a harsh contrast, and that contrast doesn't always work in your favor anymore. As skin loses natural color and brightness with age, pure white tends to highlight things that you'd rather not draw attention to, like fine lines, under-eye shadows, or uneven skin tone. It's especially problematic in bright daylight or under overhead lighting, where that sharp white can actually make your face look washed out or even ghostly. A 2020 study showed that high luminance colors like true white reflect so much light that they often create facial glare, making older faces appear more fatigued and less defined on camera and in person. So, what should you wear instead? Trade pure white for off-white, ivory, or even a light stone. These shades are still neutral, still clean, but they have a touch of warmth that works with your skin tone instead of against it. They soften your look and give your face a bit more glow, especially if your hair is graying or fully silver. You'll notice that style icons like Richard Gere or Tom Hanks rarely wear pure white anymore. They lean toward creamy whites or soft neutrals that add warmth without looking clinical. Here's a simple outfit that proves just how effective this swap can be. Start with an ivory or stone Oxford shirt, buttoned or unbuttoned depending on the vibe. Pair it with olive chinos. The green adds depth and color without being too loud, and it makes the ivory pop in a really clean, understated way. Add brown loafers or tan suede chukkas. And if you want to layer, go with a light tan or camel cardigan, or a soft blazer if you're dressing up. It's modern, it's sharp, and it's way more flattering than the plain white on navy combo that you've probably been wearing for years. Another quick tip. When you do wear neutrals, like off-white, try to balance the outfit with at least one textured or earth-toned piece. Suede shoes, a brown leather watch strap, or even a belt with some patina. That brings warmth back into the look and keeps everything grounded. White might seem clean, but in reality, it is visually flat and unforgiving. Ivory and off-white are your best bets. They're still timeless, but with a lot more sophistication and polish for a seasoned face. Number 4, cool gray. Cool gray, especially the steely blue-leaning kind, might look sleek, but it works against aging skin. As we get older, skin loses contrast and warmth. Cool gray drains color from your face, making you look pale or tired, especially under natural or LED light. A 2022 study found that older adults in cold-toned clothing were perceived as less vibrant and less approachable. That's not style, that's psychology. Instead, go for warm gray or taupe. These shades have subtle brown undertones that soften your features and add healthy warmth. You'll often see actors like Morgan Freeman or Stanley Tucci wear warm grays or light browns for exactly this reason. They enhance the skin, not compete with it. Here's how to wear it. Try a warm gray overshirt or unstructured blazer over an ivory Henley or light beige polo. Pair it with navy chinos and brown leather boots. The combo is easy, refined, and it puts focus back on your face without using bold colors. If the gray looks blue under daylight, skip it. If it leans tan or brown, you're in the right zone. Cool gray might feel modern, but it visually flattens you. Warm gray lifts your whole look effortlessly. And finally, number 5, neon and lime green. Neon and lime green might seem fun or youthful, but for men over 60, they're a hard pass. These colors are ultra-saturated and high energy, which creates a harsh contrast against mature skin that's losing brightness and texture. Instead of flattering, neon tones can make skin look dull or washed out, and they often clash with the natural silver or gray hair that many men have. Studies on color perception show that highly saturated neon shades cause visual fatigue. They are literally hard to look at for extended periods and can overwhelm your overall appearance. Celebrities over 60, like Paul McCartney or Jeff Bridges, rarely wear these shades, sticking instead to earthy or muted tones that complement their mature looks. If you want to inject some energy without the headache, try olive green, forest green, or army green. These colors are rich, mature, and they pair well with neutrals like navy, beige, or charcoal. Start with a deep olive or forest green shirt or lightweight jacket. Pair it with navy chinos or dark denim. Finish with brown leather sneakers or loafers for a casual but polished look. Add a tan belt to ground the outfit. Avoid anything neon close to your face. It's more youthful in theory, but in practice, it distracts from your natural presence and ages you visually. So, here's the recap. It's not about wearing more color or less color. It's about wearing the right tones that work with your skin and hair as they evolve. Small changes can completely transform how sharp and put together you look, without changing your personal style. Now, if you want to follow up, where we break down textures, layering, and patterns that actually make you look sharper after 60, well then drop a comment down below and let us know. And remember this, age doesn't dull style. Bad color choices do.